Hamilton.
Yep.
What's it like going across from him? I know you're on the tackle side, so he's
Yeah,
inside.
I don't really see Ty that much. He plays inside, so yeah, I don't see him at all. So
Yeah. How's it been with this offensive line? Feels like you guys are taking a step every week, kind of. Is that the way it feels for you guys as well?
yeah, I think our chemistry is well. I think, like you said, we're taking the steps needed to be a really good offensive line.
Travion being back, I mean, how much does that just help you guys up front too? Is there anything to that?
I usually just focus on me. I'm not really worried about Travion because he's Travion. Like he's gonna do what he needs to do, like all the other backs too. Chip stepped up, Dallin stepped up. All those guys stepped up in big ways when we needed them when Travion was down.
What do you think about those gray jerseys?
Oh, they're sick. I think they're sick. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of 2017 Penn State, and then 2018 versus Team Up North.
When you went back and looked at the film, the sack on Kyle, what happened on that play?
Which one?
It was looked like you were on the one side, guy came inside, got straight to Kyle. I think it was on a blitz. Coach Day said yesterday that there was just miscommunication on who was handling it.
I'm not sure. we pull up the play, I'll tell you, but yeah, I'm not sure. I know I didn't get a recorded sack on Kyle this game, so.
The injuries throughout the offense and even the defense, how important has it been that you guys have stayed healthy up front?
I think it's huge. Obviously injuries are going to happen, but at the same time, like it's a next guy up mentality. Like be ready when your number's called. So.
In the past, there have been times where the entire offensive line has played every single game.
Yep.
Started every single game. Do you guys look at that? Do you take pride in that? Like, is that something?
No, we don't focus on that. We just try to focus on who we're playing, how we're going to block them, and communicating.
You mentioned the offensive line kind of taking some steps forward. What areas specifically over these last couple of weeks do you think you guys have gotten better at?
I think just the communication, and then like being comfortable. How you know the guy's gonna double team with you, how he's gonna communicate when you're on the field in the game, sort of things like that that are necessary to win football games.
Josh, I know at the start of the year you guys said that you were helping Carson along with some of that communication. Where is he at right now in that process of sensing pressure and calling things out?
I think Carson's good. He's a lot younger than me, and he starting when I was a backup to, I think it was DeJuan, my sophomore year. So I could imagine his sophomore year how big it is. Oh my God, I'm starting. So yeah, I think Carson's taking the next step, and I think he's just got to keep continuing that and continuing being a really good center.
Josh, this being Gene Smith's last year as a buff drifter, kind of what has he meant to you as a player?
I didn't really know. I call him Mr. Smith, but I didn't know Mr. Smith too well until last year when I played in the Indiana game, and then he came up to me and said, "Really good job after the Indiana game." But he's meant a lot. He cares for us a lot, especially because I was with the COVID pandemic. So his communication with us was unreal. It was unmatched because we never knew who we were going to play or we were going to cancel a game or something like that. So through that, it was really well. And then he's just been super. I don't know how you would say it. Like you can walk up to him and you can talk to him like a normal person. Like he's not above anybody else. He has like a blue collar mentality that I like a lot. So yeah.
When you talk about that communication, is the play that Trey made, the 65-yard catch and run, I think the guy stunted it, sort of twisted inside, and you guys got that figured out so Kyle could ball. Is that an example of what you're talking about, of that coming along?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard picking up blitzes. Like if they're obviously calling it out and you know what it is, yeah, it's easy. But it's cool to see that we pick up a blitz and I don't get to see it because I'm on my guy, so I'm watching film the next day and I'm like, oh, dang, that was really cool. And then seeing Trey run, should have scored, but it's just me. So.
Yeah. Do you guys, are you able to communicate in play, or is that all pre-snap trying to recognize what's going on?
Pre-snap, and then when we're in the play, you could hear like a little, like, I don't know, go, 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 or I got him, but really more pre-snap than anything else.
What's
Do
the
you feel
next?
like this is a normal time that, in terms of the chemistry? Like, this is how long it normally takes for a new offensive line?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you look back at 2021 when it was Nick, Thayer, Luke, Paris, and Dewan. Everybody was talking about how Luke was the only true, that was his only true spot. And Paris and Thayer were tackles, and people were talking down about us. But then you saw them come together, and you saw them really work well. It was actually I think it was the Maryland game that year that we saw it, like they took the next step and they were communicating well on the same page, and they knew how they were going to double team, how are they going to pass block, all that stuff. So
You mentioned the
Last
communication. What's the next evolution of this line as you get? I mean, you have 3 regular season games left. What do you guys have to do to get to that Michigan game kind of fully firing on where you guys want to be?
I think what we're doing right now, and obviously enhance it, because if you don't enhance it, then you're gonna degrade, take a down step. But at the same time, I think that when you're on the same page and you're running the ball and you're communicating, you just want more of that. It's just like it's a drug. You just want more of that. You want to see Trey running down the sideline for 30, 40 yards. So, yeah.
All right, Josh, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.